Hamilton, and we're going to be giving you the legislative update for February 19th, 2010.
Hi, I'm Brett Moline. There's three different bills I'd like to discuss today. The first one is Senate File Number 7. This deals with range land assessments. So far it has passed third reading in the Senate, so next week it'll move over to the House. This bill deals with getting rangeland monitoring and other assessment tools established on public and state lands to help our members maintain their grazing permits. Senate File 13 deals with economic analysis of policies on public lands. This bill has passed second reading, so next week it will be up for third reading. What this bill will do is allow the state to develop an economic model, so when federal policies change, we will have some information concerning what the economic impact of those changes are. The third bill is House Bill number 79. It deals with placing a moratorium on eminent domain for collector lines on wind projects. It does not stop the construction of collector lines, it just puts a one-year moratorium on the power of the companies, the private companies, to be able to use eminent domain. This is a bill we strongly support. It has passed the House Revenue Committee and needed to be re-referred to the House Appropriations Committee, so we're just kind of in limbo until that happens. But it is a bill that I think will be a good bill and become a good law, and it'll allow us to study the issue for a year to see what we can do to help our landowners in Wyoming. Ken?
Yeah, thanks, Brett. And that bill also is, if it doesn't come out of Committee of the Whole today, it'll be dead. Today's the last day for bills to come out of Committee of the Whole, unless they happen to suspend the rules or something like that. One of the bills that we have been watching is Senate File 35. Senate File 35 has been a little bit of a controversial bill because it, in some people's eyes, just initiates a study for establishing tolling for I-80 on Interstate 80. Others maintain that this is one of those bills that will lead us down the road to make this a toll road. In the committee that it was heard on last week, one of the YDOT individuals indicated that when we pass this bill, this will indicate to the federal transportation folks in Washington, D.C. that we're very serious about tolling. So we're watching this very closely. Our members don't agree with tolling, and we've been trying to point that out to our senators. Another bill that was very controversial and was heard in the House Ag Committee this week was House Bill 54. It's entitled the Wyoming Food Freedom Act, and what it basically would do is remove a lot of the regulatory requirements for inspections and things like that for a seller selling to a individual. The bill had heavy testimony against the public health folks. They had some grave concerns about this. The bill also seems to be focusing on the selling of raw milk. There's several individuals in the state of Wyoming who would like to be able to purchase raw milk, but the food safety rules don't allow for the purchase of raw milk. The bill came out of the House Ag Committee. It'll be going to the floor. We'll see where that goes. It's going to be a controversial bill, I think, and be debated quite heavily. We have heard some information that the Speaker is not sure he wants too many controversial bills to go until they get done at least debating the budget, which that should start, I believe, Monday, if I understand. House Bill 61 is one that we've talked about a little bit, and that would establish funds for a legal services program in Wyoming. We've talked to many of the supporters of this bill. We've talked to them about the concerns that the agriculture community has had. In the past, some of the legal service agencies in other states have come into the state of Wyoming and caused some issues with our members. So we're wanting to work with the sponsors of those bills. If it does go through, we will be working with the Supreme Court, who is going to be managing that program, to make sure that it doesn't become a program that the agriculture community will be hurt by. The last one that I want to talk about is House Joint Resolution 8. That bill is one that would tell the Congress that we don't support the Northern Rockies Ecosystem Protection Act. That bill came out of the House on a 52-6 vote, which I think sends a pretty clear message that our legislative body doesn't want any more wilderness in WYFB. Until next week, we'll be going over some of the bills next week. Brett and I will be over in Cheyenne, and we hope to see you at our legislative meeting. Thank you.